Hey, it's Meteorologist Cory Reppenhagen here with a little bit more detailed look at your forecast than what we can give you on the tube. So we're on the digital product now. I'm live in North Arvada right now. We're under blue skies and sunshine, and that's what most of us are seeing along the Front Range, and in fact most of Colorado. It's going to be a really nice day. Take a look at the high temperatures forecast for today. We're already up into the 70s in some areas, so we're looking at getting to about 76 degrees in Denver, 77 in Fort Collins, maybe some 80s up there on the northeast plains. We'll definitely get some 80s down there going near La Junta, where they've got those melons in the ground now, so hopefully they're going to enjoy that sunshine and warm temperatures. Mountains, relatively decent day up there too, with lots of sunshine. We do have one alert on the board, and that is extreme fire danger. A fire weather warning in several spots out on the western slope and also in southeast Utah. Because of the very low humidity, some areas will have humidity stay in the single digits for today, so 8 to 13% humidity and wind gusts getting up there to about 40 miles per hour. So we'll have that fire danger, and it's not just the fire weather, but the fuels, even the larger fuels, like some of the large branches and even tree trunks, and those big fuels are already hit to the point where they are ready for wildfires, unfortunately, out there on the western slope. So we're going to be monitoring fire conditions really going on all through the summer, and it's already underway here. So we'll keep an eye on that fire danger that goes through the rest of the day. And take a look at the Front Range here on the computer forecast model. As we go through the day, it stays pretty clear until about late afternoon, about 4 o'clock. We'll start to see a little bit heavier clouds start to form, but I don't think we're going to get any showers out of these. There may be a couple of sprinkles possible up in the foothills with some of these clouds moving in later on today, but they're going to stay still kind of scattered, so we'll see a lot of sunshine throughout the day. And then as we get past midnight, you can see how that clears out, and that's going to be important if you want to check out that eclipse tonight. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. The temperatures will be nice too when you wake up on Wednesday morning. Relatively warm temperatures, 52 degrees in Denver, some 30s and 40s up in the mountains, so we're still looking at freezing temperatures in places like Leadville this time of year, but still nice days afterwards. Especially tomorrow, we're going to get those temperatures up. So if you want to wake up, the skies should be pretty clear for most of us, and the temperatures won't be too cold relatively for this time of year. Check out the super flower blood moon. So I know they call these things crazy names, but it's the super moon is called the flower moon, and it's a blood moon because it's a complete lunar eclipse, and the moon turns red when that happens because the sunlight goes through the Earth's atmosphere, and then you know how we get the orange sunsets, that projects onto the moon and it turns kind of orangish red. So if you want to check this out, I think it might be worth it because it's going to be super moon, so it's going to be a little bit bigger than a normal full moon, and it's going to be on the horizon, the western horizon. And when the moon is on the horizon, it appears larger. So it may be a pretty impressive sight if you want to check this thing out. Totality happens in the 15 minutes between 3:11 a.m. and 3:26, and then it'll gradually wane from that eclipse all the way until it hits the western horizon about 5:30. So if you want to wake up and check that out, I'm on the fence still. I know that's early, but it's the only one this year. We won't see another full lunar eclipse until next May, and I don't think that's going to be a supermoon. So this might be worth waking up and checking it out. It's personal preference there. But then afterwards, tomorrow, the temperatures are going to rebound real nicely. Probably every location in the state will be just a little bit warmer tomorrow. We're forecasting 81 degrees in Denver, some 80s along the Front Range. Look at down there in La Junta, that 89. It's going to be tough to hit that 90-degree mark tomorrow, but it's certainly a possibility. Highest probability is at 89 degrees. So those are some warm temperatures. Let's take a look at the jet stream, see what it's doing to figure out how the rest of the week is going to play out. Now, as we move into tomorrow, you see, look just to the north of Denver, kind of in the eastern Montana and Dakotas areas. There's a little bend, and that will impact Colorado, and you can see it's going to bring those southeasterly winds once again. This isn't really a monsoon southeast winds because it's more of a upper jet stream pattern, but it is a kind of a quasi-monsoonal flow which brings moisture in from the southeast, and we'll get thunderstorms. I think we will get severe weather on the eastern plains on Wednesday and possibly Thursday as well. I don't think Denver and the Front Range is not going to be included in tomorrow's severe weather, but I think Thursday is going to be a little bit closer. And then Friday, we could go under a ridge. It'll be nice on Friday, but look what's developing to the west out here. It's another pretty big bulge of low pressure, a trough that's developing. And this is there's going to be high pressure to the east again that's going to block this. So it's a blocking pattern once again. So this storm system is going to be very slow to cross our area. And unfortunately, that means high rain chances on the Memorial Day weekend. So take a look at how that plays out here on the 7-day forecast. You see tomorrow, we do have that thunderbolt in the Denver forecast here. But it's a very low chance that we'll see a thunderstorm, at least a large thunderstorm in the Denver metro area. Maybe a quick sprinkle and a blast late tomorrow afternoon. And then Thursday, the thunderstorms will be a little bit closer to the Denver area. The computer models show the system really utilizing the Palmer Divide to initiate thunderstorms on Thursday. So I think a lot of the thunderstorm activity may be kind of isolated to the Palmer Divide where it really gets that lift. And then the ridge on Friday, I think Friday's going to be a really nice day with temperatures up in the 80s again with lots of sunshine. And then late Saturday afternoon is when we'll start to feel the impact of that next storm system moving in. I think we'll get some thunderstorms in the Denver metro area. I know it's still a ways off a little bit for thunderstorm forecast, but this is a very well-defined system, and it looks like it's definitely going to impact us all 3 days. The one thing that I think we could hope for is timing, where we get most of Saturday in as a nice, warm, sunny day before the showers come in the late afternoon. And then Sunday, we have that 50% there, but one of these days is going to have the better chance of having most of the day be clear, and then just afternoon thunderstorms. Right now, it looks like Monday, so actual Memorial Day is going to be the day where we'll have the highest coverage for the longest period of time. So I don't think it's going to be a complete washout of your weekend, but it's definitely going to ruin some afternoon and evening plans on all 3 of those days. So that's what we're watching in the later forecast. We kind of have to watch and see how that develops timing-wise, and just to really know when those storms are going to impact us. But for right now, we know that that's going to bring high rain chances all 3 of those days. So we'll just work on the timing as that thing gets a little bit closer. So thanks for joining in here on the Digital 9 News platforms for this detailed look at the forecast. Enjoy today. There's going to be lots of warm sunshine, and just keep an eye on those storms coming our way for the Memorial Day weekend.